Previously in Fairy Tale.
Water God Dragon pulls up asking who wants beef. Bro invites them to the crib. I knew bro was chill when I first saw him, bro. He got that nonchalant dreadhead energy, bro. He just like me. Then I don't know what you've been eating. I don't know what they've been feeding you. I don't know what you've been sipping on, but God damn. Dajil's like, I'm the only one who gonna protect Levy around here. And if this Toka girl is dangerous, I'm gonna get her up out of here before she can hurt my girl. Jalal says that she could be as dangerous as Zerv himself. He says that she's the great witch who lived hundreds of years ago, Toka the White Mage. Kira then says she wants to fight another side of Erza and then slashes away her strength. All of Fairy Tale is out, and this episode ends on Jalal finding Toka.
Will Fairy Tale spin back? Will Jalal be able to defeat the White Mage Toka? Will Erza free herself from the clutches of the She-Diddy? Will Jenny throw it back for a real one?
Negro, please.
We start this episode where we left off. Jalal is pressing Toka and she doesn't know why. And all of a sudden Loxus pulls up to defend her, saying she's part of Fairy Tale now, so if Jalal wants her, he won't have to go through him. He really just big broed Toka. We then cut to the Dragon Eaters and see Kyria got Erza on a leash, bro. I knew she was a freak when I first saw her licking her lips. And we just got her dove voice too, and listen to this.
Your sacrifice is right here, big boy. I've been waiting for you, Water God Dragon.
Certified freakinator, bro. We didn't see that the Dragon Eaters took Natsu and Wendy too, leaving Lucy, Happy, Carla, and Gray out in sea somewhere. And they looking for Gray. When all of a sudden Brandish pulls up and says, yeah, I found him just floating around, so here you go. And Lucy is like, girl, what are you doing out here? She says she's looking for Aquarius's key because it's somewhere out here, and thinks Lucy is doing the same. Lucy is like, nah, I'm not. You're not even gonna wait for me though? She's like, hell nah. Lucy is like, well, we fighting Dragon Eaters. And Brandish is all like, yeah, that sounds like a lot of work. You got it, twin. Peace, and dips. Whole time she does help later by growing some land under the ship so that Natsu and Wendy don't feel any motion sickness anymore. But we gonna get to that when we get to it. We then see that the spell that Kyria put on Erza breaks, and it turns out it was a visual hypnosis spell. And since Erza is half blind, it only affects her for half the amount of time that it usually should. And Erza thinks about finishing Kyria off here, but she's asleep and Erza got on her and things of that nature. So she goes to free Natsu and Wendy. Brandish raises the rock and it's go time. All the Dragon Eaters wake up and Natsu and Wendy head to the deck. Meanwhile, Erza wants her get back against Kyria. So Skull attacks Natsu and Wendy. Natsu attacks back, but we know how this goes. So Wendy figures that Wind probably beats Ash and attacks him, making him vulnerable so that Natsu can hit him. Meanwhile, back in Fairy Tale, Loxus tells Toka that if she's hiding something, then she needs to say it before someone in the guild gets hurt. She's like, nah, I'm gonna just head out. And she goes to see Jalal and says, you figured me out. And there's an exposition dump about how she says Fairy Tale is too strong and there's too much magic power in one place is bad, so her plan is to take all of their magic away. And since Jalal is in her way, she starts sucking him dry of his magic. But it turns out that Toka and the White Mage are actually different people. And Toka tells Jalal to run while she still has control. But then Gajil rushes into the room, tackles her to the ground and handcuffs her. Meanwhile, Erza and Kyria are going at it, bro. They fighting all over the ship. Kyria tries to cut Erza in half. She jumps back and Kyria gets on the offense, clashing with Erza back and forth. Erza hits her out a door and goes for the kill, but just barely misses. Kyria then goes for a strike. Erza dodges. She goes for a slash and then gets dodged. She goes for a slash and that gets dodged too. And then they get back to clashing. 1, 2, 3. Erza blocks all of them. Kyria then goes for an axe kick. Then Kyria breaks Erza's sword, but she says that since they're fighting dragons, she had Wendy enchant her sword with dragon slaying properties just for the one. That's my girl Erza, man. Always one step ahead. Meanwhile, Mad Max pops out on the main deck to try and stop Natsu and Wendy, but clashes with Natsu. This time Natsu just turns up the heat so much that Mad Max can't handle it. Bro uses Fire Dragon King's Purgatory. That boy done leveled up since Alvarez. I don't even think I've seen this move before. Shit so fire it knocked bro out and ended the episode. But before you guys leave, looking for some new clothes, figures, accessories, or more? Well then head down to AnimeExpress.store. Bars with items ranging from jewelry to lamps, swords to phone cases, plush plushies, and even Pokeballs, along with Japanese street fashion as well, and some of the highest quality anime merch you could ever want too, ranging from anime like JJK, Naruto, One Piece, and Dragon Ball, all the way to Haikyuu, Blue Lock, Tokyo Ghoul, and bro, they even got the Death Note. They have so much stuff, I can't even talk about all of it right here. So don't be a bore. Head over to animeexpress.store. Use code AKAI10 or the top link in the description to save 10% off your every order. So you save some money and I get some. We both winning. Again, that's code AKAI10 or the top link in the description to save 10% off your every order. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, please make sure to like, comment telling me what you might want next. Share this video with your fellow fairy tale fans, man. I'm trying to hit 100K before the end of the year. I know it looks kind of impossible right now, but we could do it. Fairy tale community, stand up. Make sure you subscribe, and until next time, peace, and please make sure to have yourselves a damn good
So cool, baby, scandalous. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So cool, baby, watch it now. It's on you. Can you handle us? So cool, baby, scandalous. I'll show you.